Hi, Leo. Welcome back. So, Leo, this is going to be your reading, and I'm going to go ahead and get straight into it. When I was meditating on your energy, it was really hard to concentrate, which is not really like me. Usually, it only takes me a second to get into like a really deep meditation, but it was like all of these competing thoughts keeping me from finding silence, from finding solace. And so some of you might feel like you have a lot of competing thoughts or a lot of things that are grabbing your attention that are kind of taking away from your ability to feel at ease. Maybe you might be feeling some tension in your body, or there might be tension in the environment. Okay, it's a very interesting energy to be in. And yeah, and for some reason, I also almost called you Gemini at the beginning of the reading. So if you have Gemini in your chart or you're dealing with a Gemini, go check out the reading I just did for them as well. But even if you don't, that's fine. Take what resonates from the rest of the reading, leave what doesn't. I also had a lot of music running through my head. I don't even honestly think I could pinpoint one specific song, as there was like every song I ever knew coming to my mind. So you might just be in that space, Leo, where it's like all these things are like flashing in your mind, or like realizations coming to you, because I do feel like they're showing me flashes, like flashes of imagery, memories, songs, all of that. Just a lot going on in the headspace, I think. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into it and see what the tarot has to say and get a little bit more specific for you. So you have the card of Cancer. Some of you might be on the cusp of Leo and Cancer, have Cancer in your chart, or this is just highlighting the emotional aspect of what's going on now in Scorpio season, which is this very deep, intense, kind of emotional energy. All right. And so you might be feeling this come through your heart chakra. You might be seeing this come through relationships, and other people. Just this, it's almost like this intense desire, Leo, to kind of like crawl in to like a safe, cozy space and just stay there. You might could feel like that's what you're wanting to do. And this card, interestingly enough, also talks about nostalgia. Okay, so flashbacks, things of that nature. But this is also signifying, Leo, to be good to yourself. Okay, introvert if you need to introvert. If you find yourself getting like irritable or defensive or easily triggered, definitely remove yourself from any of that, if you can, and maybe even sit in a meditation or sit in silence so that you can clear some of this head space out, because it's a lot of heady energy, a lot of head space stuff going on that I'm feeling come through. So let's see. Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay, some of you might have air in your chart, be dealing with an air sign. This is like, there's two competing things going on here. It's like what your head says is right and what your heart says is right. Or it could be that you have two different situations or people that are like competing for your attention. One that has your heart space, the other one has your attention, or it's like you're getting conflicting vibes. Okay, so maybe like some of you, it's this essence of, when you go to like two different people for advice and they give you the same advice but not the same advice. Like one person is telling you follow your heart and the other person is telling you follow your head, and just feeling kind of conflicted. I'm not saying you're going to anyone for advice, but if you are, it seems like you're getting conflicting messages. Okay. And the thing about getting other people's input, which I don't think is altogether bad, it's nice to get outside objective standpoint sometimes. But the flaw in that is that most people give you advice from their perception, from their vantage point. And sometimes people infuse what what would feel good to them if you did versus what would feel good to you. You know what I'm saying? So just be discerning if you are going to other people, particularly if you're going to, I want to say your mother, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a friend, whatever, your intimate partner, whatever. Like, follow your own intuition here, Leo, okay? Even when you're watching this reading, even when you're watching me, like I said, take what resonates. Use your discernment, you know? But there's something here about competing desires, all right? So that was just an example. So let's go into the headspace then, Leo. Headspace for my Leos. So I'm getting another message here about emotionally detaching. You might be in this space right now where you may be trying to kind of like emotionally remove yourself from something or detach from something, okay? I think you'll be successful in that, Leo, once you turn your focus inwards. But there is this cutoff of emotion here, and this could be coming from another person as well, but it's just like, I feel some of you are getting frustrated with yourself for feeling the way that you feel. Like, I should not feel that way, or like there's this dismissiveness of your own feelings going on. Like dismissing away your own emotional space. And I heard your own ability to be happy. Like, be careful with that, Leo. I don't even know what that means. But it's, don't make your emotions wrong, okay? It's okay to feel however you're feeling, but let them be your guide, okay? So if you don't like the way you're feeling, ask yourself deeper questions like, why is that? And what am I thinking about when I feel that way? Is there anything I could do about it, you know? I think there's an essence here of needing to dig a little bit deeper, but then also pushing away, not really wanting to do that, avoidant, detachment, that type of stuff going on. So you see, there's a lot of competing thoughts going on. This can be an interesting reading. Okay. They keep giving me this song, but you didn't have to cut me out. But you didn't have to cut me out. I got that in Scorpio's reading as well. Not this past Scorpio reading, but 2 readings ago. And Aquarius's reading a month ago. So that song keeps repeating, which is crazy because it's not necessarily a song I listen to. But again, there's that cutout type of vibe, okay? And you could have any of those in your birth chart or be dealing with any of those as well. But we do have a full moon, Leo, coming up here on November 19th, and it's particularly going to impact the fixed elements, which is Scorpio, Aquarius, yes, but also Leo, you, and Taurus. So it's just kind of this deep energy coming through that's going to pack a bit of a punch, but obviously it's so that you can renew things, realize, come to some sort of clarity. Some of you, this will be a very therapeutic releasing energy, all right? But in the headspace, you've got the Death and Rebirth card, the 9 of Cups, Justice, and the 6 of Swords. So what's interesting to me here, Leo, is that things seem to be going pretty well, okay, in general. Whether you're paying attention to that or not, it's like you have already gone through some sort of deep transformation and this deep sense of like, yeah, I'm successful, or I can be successful, and coming to some sort of peace with that. So whatever decisions have been made up until now, I feel like there's this sense of peacefulness that wants to come in. But I think you keep getting distracted here because there's something that's pulling at your heartstrings, or that keeps pulling you in this opposite direction of, you know, kind of like a worrisome thought, which is very similar to the energy I got in the Cancer reading. Okay, so check that reading out if you're interested. But it's just like finally coming to terms with something, Leo, feeling good about that, and then revisiting it. or getting a flashback or something that kind of pulls you off track. And I think that's what you're trying to cut off, like cut off the emotion towards, cut off the need to care. Some of you, that sounds bad, but sometimes, seriously, it's like when you care too much, that you care to your own detriment, you know, and it's the sense of like not wanting to care so that you don't lose yourself in the emotion of something. You know, and so coming at it from this standpoint of just maybe even getting on the defensive or being quick to kind of cut people out or to close yourself off. But it's a protective mechanism, Leo, because it's like when you care, you want to give all of yourself, you want to give all of your heart. And then it's easy for people to take advantage of that sometimes, or to want to abuse that ability once they get into your heart space. So I just get this sense of don't go there. They're giving me the words, don't go there. Okay. So let's go see what's going on in the emotional space then, since we're talking about emotions. Eight of Swords. The Tower. Two of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So Leo, emotionally, there's that worrisome, fearful type of vibe here, or maybe even insecurity showing up. But then there's that deep transformation. It's like there's some sort of change that's here that's inevitable, you know, and the more you try to push against it, the worse it feels. So it's like you're going to have to go with the tide here. You're going to have to go with the shift, go with the change. And I think the reason this full moon is hitting the fixed signs so hard is because as a fixed sign, and as a fellow fixed sign, I can relate, sometimes change feels hard, you know, like not always open to that. But I feel that there is a deep transmutation coming through the Leo collective energy, and it kind of throwing you off emotionally, and it's in this head and heart space of what was and what's to be, you know, and like being pulled into the what was prevents you from seeing the good of what is to be, if that makes sense to you. And it's like this huge buildup of energy coming through so that you can just get to this point of, okay, I've had enough. And it's when you get to that point of, okay, I've had enough, that the release comes. So whatever this is, Leo, that you have been debating on or giving focus to, it's like it's out of your control for the most part. The universe is realigning people, places, things right now. It's just what is. And so the more you can relinquish control over that and just focus on you and how you feel and what you have going on, the easier this energy is going to feel for you. Okay, so let's see what's going on in the big spiritual picture. I just heard, am I not enough? Am I not enough? Ooh, okay. So there's this not enoughness type of energy coming through. I felt that come through you, Leo, like not feeling like you're enough or that you're good enough or that whatever, but it could be someone you're connecting with as well that feels that way. But I clearly heard that, so take it or leave it. Temperance, Ace of Cups. Ooh, Four of Wands. The Fool. Guess who's back? Back again. Leo's back. Tell your friends. Wow, Leo, holy cow. I am telling you, the moment you get to this space of, you know what, is what it is, or maybe even this I don't care type of energy coming through, this definite space of release, however that comes out for you. It's like the bounce back. Oh my gosh. This is feeling good. I have a song coming through, like, here I go again on my own. So it's like feeling good about yourself again and feeling good on your own. And, ooh, that love just pouring in. This is self-love. This is self-actualization. This is self-realization. But you also might be connecting with another person that you love a lot or has a lot of love for you, Leo. It doesn't have to be an intimate person. It could be someone in your social circle, friend group, family members, whatever. Some of you definitely intimate, you know, definitely like connection, connectivity coming through after a period of maybe deep emotional purging of some sort, and then kind of claiming your independence again is what puts you in the space of, okay, you know, what is will be, and then all of this good energy flowing in, and this sense of renewal of, begin again. You know when you had a bad day, because they're giving me a song. You had a bad day. I don't know the rest of the lyrics. Anyways, look that song up. It's like, you know, after you had a bad day and you wake up the next day and it's like a chance to begin again, like fresh energy, like, okay, thank God that day is over. Now here's my day. That's what this feels like. This is like, maybe you had a bad day, bad week, bad month, bad year, who knows? But it's like you get a new day now, all right? And it's like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep giving you songs, but they keep giving me another song. Bonnie Raitt, let's give them something to talk about. Let's give them something to talk about, babe. Oh, you're giving them something to talk about. I don't know how else to say that. You know, like, this is like amazing. Leo, I love this reading. I so hope this resonates with my Leos because y'all deserve it. But it's like, hello, new me. Hello, new world. Feeling good, feeling love, feeling at peace, feeling one, standing on my own 2 feet and knowing my worth. Some of you have literally went from not feeling enough to feeling more than enough. Because you fill your own cup up, because you're responsible for that, Leo, no one else, all right? But you have some like uplifting to do or upliftment coming in, even connections here that uplift you, reasons to celebrate. Oh my gosh, I could keep going on and on and on, but I'm going to make the other zodiac signs jealous, so I'm not going to. But heck yeah. Wow. All right. So let's get some Osho Zen cards out. The Miser. Okay. So there is a caution here, Leo. When you have your, we'll call it your come up. Okay. Don't go into ego. Like, don't be shoving it in people's faces, like, look at me, you know. It's good to have self-confidence and to know your worth, but if you're doing it to prove something to someone, it adds a different level of energy to it. That law of attraction will respond to that, and it'll continually give you reasons that you have to prove yourself. So you see the very fine difference for law of attraction, okay? So make sure when you're having your moment that you're having it because you genuinely feel good, and it's about you feeling good, not about proving anything to anyone or showing your worth to anyone, okay? So you need to prove yourself to no one but yourself. So there's that caution. Things are right, ready to come to fruition. Need I say more? You've been through some sort of process here. They're showing me like coal mining, you know, where they put it under pressure and then it becomes a diamond. I mean, not to be like extra, but some of you are a diamond. All right, so let's see guidance. Wow, same exact card came through for the Cancerian energy. So again, if you have that in your chart, go check that out. Your memories are like diamonds. No way. The card says diamonds. No freaking way. Can you see that? Probably not. If you zoom in. Didn't I just tarot? All right. Your memories are like diamonds in the treasure chest of your spirit. More and more memories are arising within you. This is the flashbacks I was seeing. Remember the happier times that you had with the loved ones, for neither time nor distance can stop the energy of love that you have. So if you're going to be stuck in memory lane, remember the good times and know that there's more to come. Okay, so your future is expansive and you're going to get a glimpse of that during this time frame, Leo, and I like it. So zodiac signs that could be in your birth chart or the chart of the person you're dealing with. Cancer, obviously, but I also have Scorpio, Libra, Scorpio again, Sagittarius, and Aries, okay? And I felt Aquarian energy earlier, Virgo over here. So take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana. Linked in the description box below. All of my social media is there, as well as in the About section, where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Either way, I'm wishing you the very best, Leo. And until next time, my friends, namaste.